Hi everybody, this is Joseph Mugabe, a student at Bahrain University of Science and Technology, doing computer science, year one. Uh, I'm presenting today my project of the database systems and specifically it hints about business and specifically retail point of sale. So the reason as to why I chose business is because business is all over the world. It's worldwide. Business is everywhere in many kinds, in many aspects. So I also uh, liked to engage my project into database fields about business. So my area of concern, as I've told you, was business, which is retail point of sale. And this includes cashiers, managers, administrators, and other people, customers, suppliers. So the databases that are applied in this business, we have Oracle databases, we have Microsoft SQL, we have MariaDB, we have MySQL. But to me, I chose MySQL. I used MySQL to do my database, uh, and the reasons as to why I chose MySQL is because it is free and open source. It is simpler to maintain and set up compared with other enterprise databases, and it also works well with retail point of sale. Just like many others do, it also does it very well, and that's why I chose it. So when we go to the business case, the developing business cases for my SQL system, part one we see, part A we have application domain. Application domains we have checkups and payment processing via barcode scanning. It can also perform real-time inventory tracking, that is stock levels, and restoring alerts. Here we mean, let's say in our shop, just like this one behind me, uh, we happen to have some commodities that are running short of numbers. So these systems are able to alert us, send us notifications, update us on the stock remaining such that we can contact the suppliers and get more stock to balance, counterbalance with the stock that has been taken. So this system also supports the user groups who in this case are the cashiers who process the transactions and handle returns. So when we go to part B, which is the analysis of the benefits, we have tangible benefits, and here we see it performs approximately 30% checkouts faster than the manual entities. By the time a person writes a receipt manually, a person who is using a system will have already finished like two people, as the other person is writing one receipt of one customer. Another point, it performs approximately 20% reduction in stock outs via automated inventory alerts. When we go to number two, for the intangible benefits, it will provide or improve the customer satisfaction through shorter queues, whereby, let's say you have a lot of customers at a time, writing receipts for those customers would take time and they would even complain. So if you have systems, it can be easier and faster for you to process the receipts, bill their commodities that they have bought, and by the time the other person finishes two receipts, you already finished like 10 customers. So that is the advantage. As we continue with the business case, we have part C, which is the analysis of the cost. And here we have to consider that the costs should be smaller than the benefits for the business to move smoothly. What do I mean? These machines that we use, all the receipts or what, if we add up their prices, repair, they shouldn't be exceeding the profits that we, the managers or administrators or the owners of the business, they shouldn't be exceeding the profits that we get. So when we go to the user issues, when it comes to the users, such as skills and adoption efforts, here we are trying to mean that, let's say, mostly here we are talking about maybe cashiers or any other person who works in the supermarkets. Uh, Before they use these systems, obviously they have to know how they work. So that is how the issues come in for adopting to the systems or grasping the queries that they are supposed to be using in order to use the systems very well and friendly. So as we continue to to E, part E, which are the risk assessment. For the risk assessment that may apply technically, such as system downtime during the peak hours, we can deploy on cloud such as AWS and RDS for reliability. As we continue to limitations here, limitations, we can choose to set these systems to online mode as they use internet and use cloud. So whenever they are offline, they can't be able to transact. So we have to put limitations. The system should always be online for a smooth work to be performed. When we move to the databases design, we are talking about entities with their attributes. By the way, before I continue, here with me are two devices that are very, very important in business. Before you use this system, obviously you have to be having these two, at least these two devices. Here with me, I have what we call a barcode reader. You can see it as I bring something towards it. It lights the infrared light, and these are the ones that read the barcode of the commodities. So this is a barcode reader. I also have one device here called a printer. You can see it. It even has POS, point of sale. This is a small, cheap, and affordable portable printer that prints out. This prints out the receipts that contain the commodities that the customers have taken. So here with me, I also have one of the commodities that we have here. This is olive oil. So you see the barcode readers. So meaning every commodity has a barcode reader. So this barcode reader, uh, every commodity has a barcode, sorry. Then the barcode reader is used to read the barcodes that show information about this. Obviously, all the information is always put in the computer system, the database system. So when I bring this barcode, and so you hear how it beeps. So that means that information is being accessed using this barcode of the commodity. So by using this barcode, I will know the price of this commodity and its name and the category. Yes. So we can continue. List of entities. These are my tables. Obviously, tables, to make a fully complete database system, you must be having very many tables. But since this is just a project for education, based on education purposes, and I just used 8 tables, which are also essential. Can talk about the users table. Those are the administrators, cashiers, and many others. Suppliers, those people who bring commodities. Customers, who come and buy the commodities, products that are being sold. Sales table, sales item, payment, and inventory. Those are the tables I used in my project. So these are the attributes as you see them. These here are the attributes of my table. The users has ID, user ID, which is the primary key. It has role name, uh, password, supplier ID, like that. So when we go to the next part of the entity relationships of the retail point of sale, users, obviously employees access sales, and employees fall under users. So this is a one-to-many relationship. When you go to customers, it is also a one-to-many, and customers make purchases. They can make many purchases, and purchases fall under the sales. Customers, so sales can also contain products, which the products can also fall under the sale items as they buy them, so and so. So we have a comprehensive ER diagram for our entities, showing the relationships within them. When we move on to another part of the physical design, so the other part, the previous one was a logical one. So this is a physical design where we look at the user interfaces and the database schema. And this is my database schema. And a simple reason as to why we have to create a schema is schemas help us to build our database systems easily. So you see they contain all the information we need. So if I have this schema, it is very easy and possible for me to implement the codes or hard code in my SQL and give them all the information that is correct. So this is some of my interface. This is just a screenshot and a picture of maybe machines that are used in the point of sale retail. I can also try to show you the SQL codes I tried on. I also tried some SQL code here. This is it. So here I was trying to show the databases, and these are the databases. So my database was Pos, and so I had to use Pos. Using Pos means that all the changes, all the new items, that tables will be added to this